How in the world do you run a business while being a stay-at-home mom? Well, it's a struggle, but I'll fill you in on how I manage from week to week. Hi, I'm Kristen, artist, business owner, and mom of 2 young boys. And though doing it all is worthwhile, it isn't easy, and it's taken a lot of experimenting. You can see that I was drawing in our bathroom while my son took a bath. So how do you do it? Do you stress out and squeeze in time like that, or do you plan your day out and schedule time for your work? Well, that's up to you and your resources. I don't have a regular babysitter. It's 90% of the time just me, and on the weekends, my hubby's home too. But I'll go over my day so that it'll hopefully help you, a fellow mom wanting to start a small business. My weekdays start by getting up with my husband and making him lunch for work. He usually leaves right before or just after the boys wake up. Then it's time for breakfast because these two are always hungry. Once the boys are fed, it's either straight to homeschooling or a shower and bath depending on the day. Once school has been completed, they go to play and I handle my chores for the day. You know, the mom stuff: dishes, laundry, litter box, vacuuming, that kind of stuff. Now, I've also been trying to squeeze in a small deep clean moment each day, but it doesn't always happen. And then it's lunchtime because, again, my boys are always hungry. Once afternoon rolls around, we head outside. Luckily, I can take my iPad outside and draw while we play in the yard. This can last anywhere from an hour to 3, depending on how well the boys are listening to me, or if the weather turns like it did today. You just never know here on the coast. When we get back inside, it's either movie time or video game time, depending on how well they've listened all day. Movie if they haven't, video games if they have. And while they have their screen time, I get to sit at my desk and handle things. From drawing portraits, to answering emails, to making listings and social media content. The list is endless when you're a small business owner or a one-woman show. But that's what this 1 to 2 hour time frame is for. I will say my boys usually end up fighting with each other by the end of their screen time, for who knows what reason, and screen time ends at that point and they're up to their own devices, usually Play-Doh or Legos. And before I know it, hubby's home and it's time to put my work down and start making dinner. Whew. It feels weird going through my whole day like that, but it's the schedule that's been working the best for my boys and me. Oh, one more thing. I usually spend the evenings after my boys go to bed, split between spending time with my hubby or working on my business or even these YouTube videos. So I try to squeeze in a little bit more work into every day. So let's break this down into something a little bit more actionable. Number 1, handle your daily chores first. If you're a fellow stay-at-home mom or just trying to schedule your business around your life, tackle the must-dos first thing in the morning. Number 2, figure out your meals and keep them around the same time of day. We do breakfast between 8 and 9 a.m. and lunch around 11 or 12, with an afternoon snack if they get really hangry. Number 3, be as fluid as you can with where you're working. If you can pick up your work and take it with you, that's amazing. If it's something more stationary, like you need a sewing machine, then focus more on the next tip. Number 4, distraction. If you have small kids and want to limit screen time, make sure to save it for when you want or can sit down and work. If you don't have young kids, make sure this point of your day is after you've finished your chores and any other major to-dos you have. Number 5, get it done. Make sure to get as much as you can done while you can. Don't check social media unless it's connected to your work at that moment. Don't go to YouTube and spend 10 minutes looking for a video to listen to. Don't pick through your emails unless they're urgent. These are all things that I'm super guilty of. That's why I'm listing them here. This is the flow that works best for me and my kids. I try to give them more of my attention at the start of the day when I have the most energy, along with getting chores done and making meals. Then I tire them out by playing outside and bring them in for more relaxing screen time while I get some work done. Now, if you're a no screen time family, make sure you have a good rotation on the toys available for your kiddos. Keep things fresh and different if it's possible to help keep them distracted for a longer period of time. Before I wrap this up, I want to say that every family is different and has different needs or a day-to-day life, but I felt sharing how I handle it might help you figure out how to make it work within your family too. And that's it. Make sure to hit that like button so more fellow mom business owners can see this video, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next one. Bye!